happy June if you're watching this when it's being released. It is now June, for me anyway. And so last week for me was half-term week, and it got me thinking all about how important it is to take a break in your business when you're a kids yoga teacher. So I'm Julia Hankins. If you've not watched any of my videos before, nice to meet with you. Hello. I help other kids yoga teachers to feel more confident in sharing their gifts with the world, and I believe that when we teach children these skills of well-being, then we can transform the future generations, sending ripples of well-being out into the world. So maybe you, like me, teach in multiple places where term times are different, and so different councils or different boroughs have different term times, and so sometimes they clash, and sometimes that means that you don't have a half-term holiday, or perhaps you have evening classes that don't stop in the holidays, or maybe you run holiday clubs during term time. As a yoga teacher, it can be really hard to take like proper full breaks where we're not doing anything in our business, and it can be tempting to think, oh well, it's only a 90-minute class, so I'll just carry on doing that in the holiday. But I believe that it's really important to block in times where you're not working at all, because we all know that a 90-minute class isn't just the 90 minutes that you're there. It's the preparation, it's the planning, it's getting everything ready, it's the travelling there, it's the packing down afterwards, it's the travelling back, it's the preparing yourself for emotionally, for holding space for others, it's the releasing of other people's energy when you get back, and it takes up way more than the actual time that you're there. And so I think it's really important for your well-being to create time where you are not working at all. And so this is something that I have found a challenge in my own business, and I just wanted to share some thoughts for you in case this is something that you struggle with too. So firstly, a really powerful thing for me was getting clear on how I wanted my own life to look. And so I've got some journal prompts here actually that you can download for free. I've called the freebie An Ideal Life, and so you can just download it, and they're just simple journal prompts that you can either type directly in. It's just a Word document, there's nothing fancy about it. You can either type directly onto it, or you can print it and write onto it, or just look at it on your screen and then use a journal next to you. And it helps you to really think about what you would like your life to be like, what's your dream life like. And I highly recommend the book The Desire Map if you haven't already read it. It's by Danielle Laporte, and it's really a great way of delving deep into what are your desired feelings. And so that helps you to plan what you'd like your life to be like, basically. And I think when we get clear on that, we're less likely to veer off in other directions, because it can be really easy to get caught up in comparing our lives and comparing our businesses too to those who are around us in the same space that we are in, and we can start thinking that we need to do things that aren't for us just because other people are doing those, and we can sometimes start to travel down a road that was never meant for us and is never really truly in line with what we want to bring to the world or how we want to work. And so being really clear on your ideal life can be a really great way of ensuring that your work life fits your home life, and that they blend together really well. And if it doesn't blend together really well at the moment, then it helps give you a really clear direction of what needs to change in your business. So that's my first tip, is get clear on what your life to look like. My second thought on this is to create times in your day, every single day, to that are just for you. And that can be hard. Sometimes we can get caught up in business, can't we, and think, we've got to go from here to there, and I've got to eat my lunch in the car on the way, and go and do this and go and do that, and especially if you've got other responsibilities outside of work. Perhaps you've got people who you care for, or perhaps you've got pets or things like that, and things that or maybe you volunteer in your community, and these responsibilities can pile up and we can lose sight of ourselves. And I do believe that as yoga teachers, we're very good at sharing these strategies, and sometimes we forget to do them for ourselves. And so even if it's just 5 minutes in the car before a class or in between classes, can you really enjoy that 5 minutes, and can you make the most of that time? So can you listen to a meditation? Can you message a friend? Can you eat something really delicious and savor it? How can you maximize that time that you've got to yourself? And so, yeah, even in a busy day, creating time that is just for you is really, really important. And the third tip is going to sound really obvious, and it's taking proper time off. And I know it sounds really obvious, and so maybe you're sitting there thinking, obviously, take time off, but actually it's not always that easy, I don't think, especially if you've got your own business. You can be tempting to, check emails or respond to Facebook messages or WhatsApp messages if you use that for your business. And it can be really difficult to actually disconnect completely. But taking time completely off from our business, where there's no email, where we're not quickly planning or jotting things down on post-it notes, where we're not sorting out our props or having a quick tidy up of the mats or any of that, complete time off where we're not thinking ahead or writing quick jotting notes for a workshop that's coming up. Just complete time off. I think that's really, really important. And if you're somebody like me who struggles to do that, then it's likely that you need to do this even more. So I'm curious, do you take proper time off? Is that something that you are able to do? Is that something that you enjoy doing? Or do you struggle to get the balance right? I'm really interested to know, because it's something that hasn't come naturally to me. It's something that I have to really work on. And so if you too are struggling to get the balance right in your business and you'd like some support with that, then why not book an hour with me? So I work with people in a mentoring one-to-one situation, and I can work with you for just an hour, or also for a whole mentor package where we have like 5 sessions together over 6 months. And on June the 22nd, my prices increase, and that's to better represent the value that these services provide. And so if you would like to get a bargain and you have considered working with me before, then now's a really good time to book in either one session with me or multiple sessions, because I won't be offering them at these prices again. And so if you'd like to figure out if working with me is going to work for you, then schedule in a chat with me. I'm going to pop the link down below for you to have a no obligation 30-minute chat with me, where I'll chat with you about how we'd work together, and you can decide whether that would work for you, or you can just email me at julia@juliahankins.co.uk and ask me any questions that you might have with working with me. And yeah, I'd really love to know, do you manage to take time off? Have you had your half term yet? If so, what did you do with it? Did you manage to take that full break? I'm hoping that you're feeling really rested. I'm hoping that the balance is right in your life. And if you'd like for me to talk about something specific, then let me know. And if you like this quick video here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment if you can. Thanks for watching.